Alright boys, today I'm gonna show you guys what's working with me so far for the camo grind. Currently sitting 8th prestige level 45. We just finished up snipers right now and we're working on shotgun. For snipers, I'd recommend leveling up a little bit in zombies itself. Um, the attachment system for this is personally unplayable until you at least get to like level 15. I just worked on getting the headshots for all 3 snipers, and then I started working on the specials. It's way easier, and it's less time consuming if you just get out the headshots right away and then work in specials. Then you can just, you know, do your gold, diamond, that out. But this was my attachment for camo grind. Also, I was able to have Vault Edition. Blueprints also help out. You can use them to your advantage. I also, in the beginning, I had launchers. So for step-wise, I'd recommend using your launchers. There's streaks, anything like that, and then eventually once you know, finish out everything, you already have these diamond. You should already have these diamond while you're like progressing your account and your camo grind. Just overall, just have these till once these are finished, you can start equipping your, your pistols. And then whenever, you run out of ammo or whatever it is, like, it's kind of bad, but I only have 65 headshots. This is the first pistol I had during the whole entire run so far. But I'd recommend having your launcher in the beginning. Backpack that. Just kill your score streaks. Nobody kills score streaks. Nobody plays OBJ anymore. So you just being able to utilize that free XP, free progression through your camo itself is pretty solid. I ended up also doing some machine guns first, and then I went into assault rifles, and then through that progression I was working on LMGs and marksman rifles, and I just finished up snipers now, and then working on shotguns and pistols, and also skipping knives. I ain't doing that. So thank God Call of Duty released new guns. So we're gonna be working on the SOG. I did finish up the Craig C. So that's done. I only need to work on one more gun off of that. But right now we're sitting at 26, and I'm almost finished up with shotgun right here, I believe. Yeah, pretty. I think shotguns are pretty solid. But my path and decision on the whole situation was due to enjoying my time. Like what's gonna be fun in the beginning to keep me playing, and then what's gonna make me miserable into what's gonna make me enjoy the game again. Um, Shotguns are just overpowered. They've always been in Call of Duty, so I like to leave them last. But headshots, game mode wise, I would work on hardcore. Hardcore is the best game mode for farming camos because it's one shot headshot realistically. Where you're in core, you're gonna be dumping mags and nothing. Where hardcore, at least, get your headshot, you get your headshot. If you don't, you don't. Game modes are dependent on what you're working on. So for me, submachine like submachine guns. I recommend small maps. So like Nuketown 24/7, Face Off. You can do hard point. You need momentum in the game. You need to be able to keep on moving and not be isolated. It's like team deathmatch. Like back in the day, you know, everybody was running and gunning. Team deathmatch now, it's very slow pace. Dom, I would stick away from. Like I think a lot of streamers and people like say, you know, play domination, but it's not worth it. It truly isn't, because nobody plays OBJ on your team, at least. It's always the enemy team that plays OBJ. So because of that, they capture B. Well, guess what? You're spawn trapped. So you're either going to be stuck there the whole entire game, or you might break it. You might break the spawn trap, but realistically, you're not going to. So you're just going to be stuck there. So you're just going to leave. That's wasted time. So I wouldn't recommend domination unless you have like a stacked team, so you can actually hold B and hold point, because you're just going to get spawn trapped. The spawn system to this day is still bad, even though it's a multi-billion corporation, and they still haven't gotten the spawns right. Snipers, this is where we go to core. This is where I recommend core, because you have survivability. We do not want minuscule health. We do not want it. We want to go to core now, because now we have the gun that one-shots in core. We'll just go over the guns. So realistically, the assault rifles, base, gun-wise, all of them are playable besides the goblin. So what I would recommend you guys to do is go into a zombie match. You have double XP. Pop it for the gun XP, obviously, and level it up. Why? Because it is miserable. Then with SMGs, these are all playable. Base guns, playable. You do not need to go into a zombie match and level them up. These are playable. And when we go into shotguns, I would recommend, at least if you do not have a blueprint, to try and get to, I believe it's level 8 or level 10 with the shotgun, and then you end up getting a choke, which will basically carry you. Me, I just needed, you know, a couple attachments on it before I went into skill-based matchmaking, so I at least could semi-compete. Especially, you know, everybody, while you're farming camos, is using KSVs, Jackals, XM4s, AKs, Model L, Craig. They're just using straight meta, and it's every single game, and it feels like you are facing people that aren't even going for camos at all. LMGs, you don't need to go into zombies for these, at least, which is a plus. Like the ADS for it, and like the recoil. I play both on mouse and keyboard, and also controller. So like marksman rifles, recommendation, honest opinion, you gotta level this fucker up, pardon my French, in zombies. Same with this one. These two you are fine with. These two, you at least need a little bit of attachment. Snipers, level up the sniper and zombies to level 15, just so I could have attachments, because it's low ADS attributes. Yeah, the Kepler and slot for two guns at least. SVD and the Crossline. Well, LR762, I ended up sucking it out. I was playing a small map, that's why I have that. But like small maps are so nice. With like this site here, small map, breeze, ain't nothing to it. Launchers, This is terrible. Direct impact kills the death of me. Don't stay too hard on it. Do not put all your time into trying to get direct hit kills with this. You'll just gradually do it. If you have an opportunity, obviously utilize it. But do not force these, because these are miserable. Pistols, these are pretty straightforward. Headshots, whatever you need to do. Also, we have special now that you can buy in the store, obviously. We're not going to get it unlocked. Like stat wise for combat progression, like my KDA is chalked. Don't care about it. I'm waiting until Master Prestige or 10th Prestige. Once this camo grind, I'm gonna get my KDA back up. But till then, I truly don't care. I don't care about win loss. I don't care about any of it. I just care about getting headshots and completing camo. But if you look, like, this was the initial like progression of unlocking camos and like trying to further the account, like 16 hours to 12 hours to 10 hours, 10 hours again, 16 hours into 5.5, 7.5. Now this one's at 9.5, and it's all based upon like guns and what you're doing and what you're unlocking. For instance, like diamond camo, you unlock for every diamond camo that's 5k, I believe. It's either 5 or 10k. So let's just say you end up doing all those guns within the hour. I have a guide on that too for how to maximize XP. But you can go within not even an hour of game time all the way up to the halfway point to prestige. So you just got to manage the guns, manage the camos, and understand what the goal is on what guns you want to unlock and what guns you want to work on. And then the skipping, you guys are actually not wanting to do rocket launchers or any of that stuff. You can either skip melees right now, or you can skip launchers, or you can skip shotguns, because you have the Craig and you have the SOG. It's personal preference. I'm not doing melee. There's no way in hell I want to keep running around with skill-based matchmaking and getting one shot non-stop trying to get a kill, and then I have to get multi-kills on that. No thank you. Yeah, that should wrap it up. If you guys have any questions, just comment below. I am more than welcome to answer any questions at all. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.